It comes from Mark chapter 10, verses 44 and 45. I'm old school, so it's from the King James Version. And whoever of you will be the chiefest shall be servant of all. For even the Son of Man come not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. Now, since I read the King James Version, I did not know that that word minister actually meant to serve. And that brought me to the question, who are we serving? In this era and time of spiritual wickedness, deception, of spiritual wickedness in high places, I think we have to ask ourselves, who are we serving? And how are we serving? I think a lot of times us as church folk, we think coming to church every Sunday is enough. We believe that if we put on our hats and our suits and we pretend to play church on Sunday, then we've done enough and we're serving the Lord. But I say when you look outside and we know about the death that goes on in our communities, the suffering that goes on, we have to ask ourselves, who are we really serving? Nowadays, 2021, we don't believe in spirits anymore. But I know when you leave this church on the hill and go back into your community, you can feel the spirit of death surrounding us all. I think throughout COVID, we've all had family members pass away, loved ones pass away, people being shot and murdered on a daily basis, like last night. And you have to ask yourselves, how do we serve this community when we're in a place of privilege, sitting on the church on the hill? At some point, we have to believe that it is our duty to serve with our full heart, mind, and souls. We have to believe in fasting and prayer. We have to believe that serving is more than just coming to church on Sundays. I also believe, sometimes I talk to a few people in the hood, OGs, few killers, everybody ain't holy, you know what I'm saying? And they said to me one time, you know what's so sad in this time of turmoil, in this time of sadness, in this time when we're trying to survive, we can't even go to the church to get a peace of mind. They talk about the old days when people from opposing gangs can come to the church and politic because it was holy ground and mutual ground. And I say again, who are we really serving? At some point, we have to believe that we are healers, that we are teachers, and that we are caretakers. At some point, we have to take responsibility, not only for the church, but for the community that's around us. Because if the church does not serve the community, then what are we here for? Who are we really serving? There's a scripture, a story in the Gospels, where this man's son was tormented by a demon. And he continued, threw himself in the fire, he threw himself in the water. And the disciples prayed over him and did all they could to try to get the demon out, but it wouldn't come out.
I remember this story.
So Jesus came and he got rid of the unclean spirit. And they asked him, why? Why couldn't we get this demon out of this boy? He said, because of your unbelief. Because these demons only come out through fasting and prayer. Now, when are we as a church going to go back to believing in the power of fasting and prayer? I don't mean during Lent where we, brag about that we gave up diet soda for a month or that we gave up pasta. I mean fasting and praying. In this church, this is an ancient landmark that can't be removed, by the way. In this church, we have an opportunity. We can be the light of our community, the church on the hill, or we can be a dead building. Which one do you want to be? Because you have to choose who you're going to serve. It takes us. It takes people that believe. It takes people that fast and pray to heal our community. not only to heal our community, but to heal ourselves, because we can't do it alone. So when I leave you, I just want to say, we boast in our suffering, because suffering produces endurance. Endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not disappoint. Thank you.
Yeah.